Well, hey baby. Happy Friday. Happy Father's Day. October 1st. It's the, I'm kind of bumming today. I worked, my God, it's almost 9 o'clock, yeah, after 8. I worked like 12 hours today. I worked, 9 a.m. to almost 8 p.m. I just finished now. I've been sitting here for maybe 20 minutes reading a book. I'm reading a book about bad bosses. But first, I'm kind of bumming because this is the first day of hunting season. First day official hunting season. Hunting season for the whole state of Indiana. The whole state of Indiana using bow and arrow, which is my favorite. And I haven't hunted yet. I've been just so busy. Work has just taken over my life, even more than it already has and already does. Usually, I'm a pretty hard worker, but this has just been crazy, unfortunately, and so it's taken this little bit of my life away. Today, usually on the first day, certainly on the first day now, in certain places you can hunt September 15th, but on October 1st you can hunt the whole state, and I am sitting here on my couch and the sun has set and I worked all day. So, and I got to work all day tomorrow too. I've got someplace I got to work for. I got to work at a mall tomorrow, believe it or not, at Washington Square Mall for 1150 Academy. So, yeah, so bummer I don't get a hunt today, and that's one reason why I'm reading this book on bad bosses. I actually got this book a couple weeks ago after Paul was fired, and we inherited a new boss who's not very good. She's kind of, well, just put it honest, she's shit. She's a shitty person, just a shitty, evil, horrible, bad person. I don't say that about many people, but in this case it's true. And it's a shame, you know. Abraham Lincoln, I won't take too long, I know, but you know how I love these history talks. Abraham Lincoln had taken the moral dilemma of slavery in the 1860s, and he had seen what the founding fathers had done. The founding fathers had said, well, everybody should be equal under the eyes of God, equal under the law. All men are created equal. And Benjamin Franklin himself, one of the founding fathers in the 1770s, had made the statement that if they didn't resolve the issue of slavery, that their children or grandchildren would fight a great war trying to settle that issue. The reason the founding fathers didn't was because they needed the help of all of the colonies, all 13 of the colonies and then some, to help fight Britain for their independence. And several of the colonies could not agree on the issue of slavery, so they decided to table it. Anyway, that's the history lesson there. Lincoln, 80 years later, had come into that and said, well, okay, we have an issue there in our document, we have an issue in our culture, but the other reason I don't like slavery, this was Lincoln, is because it takes from a man, from a person, his limited life on earth. Anytime you build something, you make something, you earn money, you work for someone else, you're in essence in servitude. This is a really big discussion in American history of how much independence do you want? Do you want to work for a capitalistic system and society? Do you want to work for a company or corporation? Do you want to run your own business? And in fact, America has the most self-owned businesses in all the world because of that. Because of Lincoln's moral belief that when you work for someone or when you build something, whether for yourself or someone else, or when you earn money, you're in servitude. You're giving of your limited time on this earth for that product, or for that person, or for that company. And it sucks. It's October 1st, and it's the first day of hunting season, and I'm sitting here. Bad bosses. Bad bosses come from a couple different places. A thirst, an usually unquenchable thirst for power, fear of losing their own job, or losing power, or not having power, insecurity, perhaps in their job or even other places, at home, with themselves, with their looks, with their previous performance, with their families. And it's interesting too, men and women are considerably different in how they approach the workplace. This is a little subjective, I guess, but men tend to be a lot more task oriented. I'm here just to do a job and get it done and go home. And it's not more serious than that. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree. We just need to do our job. Women, I think, because of their nurturing ability and their women's intuition, their sixth sense or whatever, and due to the fact that they are the nesters, they're the ones that build the nest. Your mother does it fabulously, and they've been the nesters of our species for thousands and thousands of years. I think a lot of times they bring that intensity from the home, where things are very serious. We're raising children, we're loving each other, we're providing for each other, you're getting nourishment and you're getting education, and we're a family unit. You take that seriousness of togetherness and you apply it in the workplace where people are not related and they're very different and they're not connected in a lot of ways and don't effectively need to be. It's really tough. It's really tough to do that, and it's really difficult on the people that don't fit in and don't feel like they fit in the workplace. A family, you don't get to choose. You are a family, and so you're forced to fit in. Work is much different. You're a team working towards a goal, and to not fit in there means that it can jeopardize your livelihood. And I hate to admit it today, but that's where I'm at. I don't know how long 1150 Academy and I and my current job and I will be together. They're not happy with me. I'm not happy with them. And I'm sitting here on October 1st, the first day of hunting season. Father's Day, first time Father's Day has ever been during hunting season, trying to understand bad bosses. So, if I find a really good answer, I'll let you know, because you'll probably run into some in your life as well. Anyway, today, first day of all state or statewide bow season for deer. First day of hunting season in Indiana, and Father's Day as usual. No matter how I feel, no matter how my day is, I'm always happy to be your father. Happy Father's Day to me.